From Jimmy Stewart quietly getting emotional while reading a poem about his dog, to Bette Midler putting on one of the most dramatic performances Johnny ever sat through. Here are the most dramatic moments Johnny Carson ever had.
Next gentleman, you all know. It's hard to... first of all, we're all extremely glad that he is here tonight. He is an extremely talented man, and one thing you can say about Richard Pryor, he is a survivor. And when he is on, I don't think there's anybody who is funnier or more inventive than Richard Pryor, and we're just delighted he is here tonight.
When Johnny announced Richard Pryor, the room immediately felt different.
When you walked in, I wanted to go over, and I really wanted to put my arms about you, and as soon as I did it, I said, my God, he could be in terrible pain and he won't say anything.
Johnny's voice softened, and it was clear this wasn't just another guest, it was someone he genuinely cared about. After the incident, Johnny was careful and hesitant, worried that even a hug might hurt Richard.
Yeah, how long ago was it? I mean, I'm trying to get the date.
17 years.
Since the accident?
Yeah,
it must seem like 17 years sometimes.
It's a long time ago.
You know, I was surprised that actually it was very, very touch and go. There's no secret about it, that when the reports came out in the paper, they were very apprehensive whether you were gonna make it.
When Johnny finally asked about what happened, the jokes stopped completely.
I had a TV in my room and I hit the button and I turned it on and they said, Richard Pryor's dying.
That ain't the happy news, is it, you want to hear?
I said, oh my God. I hope I die before the 11 o'clock.
And somehow, Richard did what only Richard Pryor could do. He started cracking dark jokes, easing the tension, and Johnny went along with it, laughing while still clearly concerned.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Oh, man.
I really am happy to be here with you, especially.
I'm glad. Yeah, I know you do.
How you doing, Ed?
Great, brother.
Thank you.
I called you a couple of times over there to see how you were doing.
Yeah, man, that was nice.
I left little messages,
you
know.
was going to France.
Yeah.
You would talk to me on the phone.
Yeah.
And I said, thank you for the nice things you said about me, Johnny. He said, didn't mean a word of it.
When Richard talked about Johnny calling to check on him, the moment turned quiet and nostalgic. And then Richard slipped in another joke, because humor was how he survived. After something that heavy, the show didn't jump back to jokes. It slowed down. And that's when moments like this with Jimmy Stewart happened.
And I'd reach out to stroke his hair, and sometimes I'd feel him sigh. And I think I know the reason why. He'd wake up at night and he would have this fear of the dark, of life, of lots of things.
Jimmy Stewart then quietly read a poem about his dog. At first it felt gentle and simple, but as the story continued, the emotion built.
And he'd be glad to have me near. And now he's dead. And there are nights when I think I feel him climb upon our bed and lie between us, and I pat his head.
His voice wavered, the audience fell silent, and by the end, even Johnny couldn't hide it.
I'll always love a dog named Bo.
He turned away and wiped back tears, no longer just a host, but someone who understood the loss being described. And then the mood shifted to something more playful, with Bette Midler giving everyone a groundbreaking performance, leaving Johnny a little emotional.
I think it'd be real nice.
Okay. They think I don't have it written. It is written. Dear Mr. Carson, I am writing this to you, and I hope that you will read it so you'll know. My heart goes pitter-patter, and I stutter and I stammer every time I see you on your TV show. I guess I'm just another fan of yours.
Bette Midler's appearance started playfully, but quickly became theatrical.
I thought that was pretty sweet, guys. You made me watch you. I didn't want to do it. Jack Parr had put me through it. You made me watch you. I love the jokes you're flogging when you are monologuing. I watched your hair turn slowly from dark to white.
She sang directly to Johnny, about Johnny, and he seemed caught between laughing at how absurd it was and being completely overwhelmed.
I count your wives at night. Love you, babe. I drop my drawers for the kind of bucks you're making for simple double taking. Before you bid adieu.
He smiled, but his eyes gave him away. He loved it.
Just that when I heard that you were leaving, well, it kind of broke my heart. I mean, I can't tell you how many nights I've laid in bed watching you, thinking to myself.
When she climbed onto Johnny's desk, the moment grew bigger, funnier, and somehow more emotional.
You sexy thing. Your charm, your wit, your talent, your civility, and all your fabulous, fabulous guests. How I'll miss the social intercourse so varied. Now I have to have it.
At this point, it had fully landed on Johnny. He laughed it off, but you could tell the performance had actually shaken him a little. By the time she finished, Johnny wasn't joking anymore. He sat there in awe, fully taken in by the performance. Once Bette was done, Johnny barely had time to reset, because the next conversation with Robin took a turn he wasn't expecting.
Oh, don't do that.
I just wondered.
It's one of those things you have
I asked Jack Benny once, I said, if you could have been a great comedian, like you are, or played the violin, or been a concert hall violinist, he said, I'd rather be a concert hall violinist.
Really?
Yeah, than a great comedian.
Wow. Because the comedy is obviously, for me, it's so much cheaper than therapy.
That's true. You get it all out.
At first, it looked just like a quiet conversation between two friends. Robin slowed down, Johnny leaned in, and you could feel the tone shift without anyone pointing it out.
You can't do what we just did a few minutes ago and have on the street, because people go, you have to leave now.
That's right.
But I would love to keep doing roles like this with people like
should.
that, because they're so, to keep exploring, like with Awakenings, with this.
You'll find all new things, don't you?
Yeah, you really can explore the...
Well, we're going to bring another patient out in just a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Friend of yours, friend of mine for a long time, so stay where you are.
Then Robin said something that clearly caught up to him mid-sentence. His lips started to wobble, and Johnny didn't try to save it with a joke. He just let Robin have the moment. But not every emotional moment on Johnny's couch came from warmth or trust. Sometimes it came from pressure.
I suppose the thing is to get it when you can.
Are you whispering again?
Oh, no, you said I'm whispering last time.
Yeah, you talk very softly for me. I don't know why.
Are you hearing me?
This is what you sound like.
You talking? You made a book, $9.95. Why? I think so.
Have you seen those little whisper things that people get who are just on the edge of going completely deaf, where you hear something? I'm going to get you
think
one
it's
of those.
me?
Yeah. I think you're losing it.
Well, maybe it is me. And now you want to know why I mistreat.
Charles starts by teasing Johnny's on-air voice. Then Charles crosses a line most guests avoid and asks something that isn't meant to be asked.
That's right. Now people don't understand when you come out here. And
Well, but look at you. I mean, you don't really care what I have to say, do you? Honestly?
No. I gotta do. I gotta do an hour a night.
Yeah.
I'm looking for warm bodies.
Right.
You can see it land. Johnny's smile tightens, the room shifts. Johnny handles it with sarcasm at first, throwing out quips like warning shots.
That's all.
And,
If I can get 7 minutes out of you, I take a bundle, I go home to Malibu. You know, this is a cruel business we live in, but let's just lay it right on the table once and for all so people understand.
Eventually, he's had enough. Johnny cuts the conversation off and makes it clear he's not going further.
That's right. So if you ask me what I'm up to, I'm not going to answer because I'm not going to make a fool of myself and watch you go to sleep as I answer the question.
No. I know all the tricks, and I always look alert when I don't care. You see? See, like this. What are you up to? No, of course I'm in it.
Neither of them yields. The tension stays tight and contained. Everyone's still sitting, but the comfort is gone.
Why are you? I think you're a fine actor and
You called me a well-known troublemaker.
Did you listen to the mom? You heard that?
I heard that.
Well, if we took
I also heard the people walked out of Betsy's wedding and went into shrimp on a Barbie.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What the does that mean?
I was drawing an analogy that Iran now says they would take hostages from Iraq.
Charles wasn't there to keep things light. He wanted friction. He brings up comments Johnny supposedly made about him before. And now, both of them sound worn out. Moments like these are why Johnny Carson still matters. Not for the punchlines, but for what happened when the jokes stopped. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. There's a lot more of these moments worth revisiting.